All right. I guess
I
guess count me down.
Count it in?
Yeah, count her
It
down.
does. It's scary.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh
1.
shit! I didn't mean for this time.
Well, it's time for my favorite show. It's time for the Dirty Glass. A show where you go out, three folks get shit faced off their ass. Oh, it's time for my favorite show. A show that can't be missed. So grab your drink and rain it high and let's get this. So grab your drink and rain it high. Let's get this.
Welcome, everybody, to the Dirty Glass Podcast. We're sitting here in the basement on Oak Avenue in the Dirty Glass Studios, and we're going to fucking drink some things and stuff and judge and have get drunk.
Yeah.
Judge. We're judgy.
Judgy motherfuckers.
Gen Xers are judgy.
Well, you can whatever.
Am I
that's
wrong?
fine. Yeah.
I'm fucking right.
Fucking right.
The judging the booze or each other.
Well, either way.
The one thing I'm going to judge right away is this glass is way too clean. There's a couple of spots on it.
Welcome to my house, Peg.
Yeah.
So, first of all, my name's Nick. Down at the end, we got Denny, the mixologist, and we got a special guest, somebody I've known since before I can remember knowing people, Jimmy. What's the full?
James Edward Lloyd Pegg.
Bam. James Edward Lloyd Pegg. Yes.
Oh,
Welcome, brother. Happy?
I'm
You're
happy
rocking
as
it out?
hell.
Happy as hell? You got some liquor?
you guys are my
You
favorite.
got some beer? Fucking right. I mean,
Right
you
on.
lived... Your parents babysat us. I remember you flicking spaghetti on the walls and
We
stuff.
do remember that. We do remember.
Yeah, you
I remember the spaghetti.
Remember the
You blamed
Yoda
him.
puppet?
Oh, that fucking... I still have dreams.
We
I wake up,
traumatized
I
you.
wake up sweating sometimes.
I know. I feel bad about that. 'Cause we traumatized you.
Yoda.
We did.
First of
We
all,
know.
Denny, what do we do here at the Dirty Glass Podcast?
We drink and talk and drink and talk and drink and drink and talk. Talk and drink and drink and talk, and then we rate.
That's what we do.
We rate the alcoholic adult beverage between a 0 and a 5 dirty glasses.
0-5.
And
this,
0 is the fucking stinkiest, worst shit, and 5 is the angel's tears.
yeah, God's vagina is 5.
Yeah.
Sam Slade in a dirty glass.
What? And the theme, I think, is just Rise, right? Weird Rise.
Ontario small craft whiskey.
And they happen to be in medicine bottles.
I know, look at them. It's
Like
like
a
a
Madison model.
Kind of looks like it, right?
like old fashioned.
Peg, I don't like it because it's hard to drink from straight from the bottle, and I like to do that.
It is. Look at the top.
Right.
And there's a little sloppy.
Try
too,
and drink
like-
that from the bottle. It's tough. It's got a big
He's
lip
gotta
on it.
only go so far so the air can get through too.
Yeah, but you got to almost hold it up.
I bet you Jimmy
Just
did
like
that.
do this.
We're too old for that shit.
You
Well,
might
hey,
be.
Listen, I'm I'm parched. I need a drink. So
You put the whole bottle in a pint glass if you're gonna drink it.
just fill it up with ice and then fill it up with the
And that drink is now called the Peg.
No, I still want it. I'm too old for that.
the large
I
draft.
was challenged real hard. Dude.
I'm too old for it unless somebody kind of goes, you can't do it. Fuck you, I can't.
Hey Nick,
What's the first one?
the first one's Dylan's single malt rye whiskey.
So, Peg, do you like whiskey?
Despise it.
Get out of fucking
The
Dodge.
first time I tried whiskey, I thought it was the nectar of the gods.
Do you know where this
You
is
don't like
from?
it anymore?
Obviously, I do.
Oh, okay. I thought you were...
Jimmy.
You went so serious and
I
salty
don't
with
even
your
want
voice.
background. Like, my parents didn't drink, and my mother caught me because I found beer caps when I was about early memory, 4 years old at
Yeah.
the beach. And in those days, the kids were allowed to play on the floor in the back seat. There was no booster seat or child seat.
Well, I remember that.
And
Those
then my
days.
mother caught me sniffing the beer caps I found on the floor and drank on the back seat. I remember her saying, "Oh God,
You're just like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
oh yeah." So I think it is. Like, you know, I mean, it comes with lineage. And I am
love that.
Irish and whatever. So.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I love that story, by the way. Like, I can see that in a movie.
That's an amazing
Like your
story.
life story, that might be the first scene. You sniffing the caps in the back
Oh,
seat,
definitely.
right? That's fucking amazing.
Well, as your father would have said, it would probably be me dropped off in a blanket inside of a beer box on the front
That
door.
beer box.
The Bob and Doug McKenzie story starring Jimmy Pegg.
Cheers.
Are we cheersing?
Get your no.
Well, yeah,
get the
you
other
gotta-
drink.
Oh, jeez Louise, of course. Are we doing that? Are we quaffing that? Or?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the
quaffed it
proper.
first.
Yeah, you gotta spin it.
No, you don't know what I meant by quaffing it.
What do you mean? Shoot it right down the whole thing?
No, I'm going to tease it.
I don't want to do that.
I wouldn't.
Well, we have shots in the next episode, so we'll do that.
I
then.
know.
Don't worry. We got shots.
So, Peg, how long? When? So, do you have a first memory of Denny? Do you remember the first time you?
Yes. Before we were in school, he moved in and he had a cool bike with a long banana seat, and it had but the banana seat wasn't even a thing. I think mine might have had something similar. It had the big long chopper handlebars,
I kind of remember.
which is like a
you have that
very
for-
one of a kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? Not too many people have that, and you haven't seen it since. I mean, I'm serious. Like long, like probably.
Like chopper, like the chopper, like this
now,
kind of.
Yes, I'd say they're 4 feet long, but I might be exaggerating
2 feet.
now when I was a kid. No, but it was abnormal. They were
Yeah.
long.
It was a fucking abnormal bike. It was a chopper. The front tire was this fucking big, with the forks were really long on it, and then the back tire was like 4 inches thick and bigger than a regular bike.
Did that one get stolen?
And it used to have a gear shifter in the middle, but Dad
Yeah, I
changed
remember
it.
that one, too.
Dad
That's
changed
so
it.
cool.
Dad changed it and put it so that it was just a rear, like you could go backwards and it brakes automatically.
That is fucking.
But it was
I
a
got-
fucking. If you're going up a hill, it was like you had a body on your back. It was like 200 pounds.
It was like those dirt
Oh, it's
bike
heavy.
ones. Those dirt bike ones with
Greenwood
shocks.
had that one.
I had one too. But beyond that, I gotta say too, as well, when he's riding that bike, I was still going to Rocco's barber shop, where they said, "Boy."
Cheers to Rocco.
And they let you pick a picture
It's a
from
number.
1950, like 5,
I'll
10
take the
pictures
3.
on the wall. If you're an adult, you could ask how you want your haircut. I was getting like clippers only almost, and then they stuff a sucker in your mouth if you don't cry.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but Denny had like a little, it wasn't a mullet, but a little flapper on the back going on his chopper too.
I had a little flapper. I also had the hockey cards clothes pinned to the fucking spoke. So
Yeah,
it
probably
goes-
a Gretzky rookie.
Oh, and Dad, you guys, Dad was rocking the mullet like as far as
Oh
I
yeah, he had
remember.
like a wrestling mullet.
Oh yeah, I remember even
Glorious.
asking him too with Mason. I said, "Jesus Christ, with the dust in there, how'd you ever do it?" But
He looked
my
great.
hair feels long
worth
right
it.
now with the dust. But.
Denny, what's your first memory of Mr. Pegg?
I don't know. We're in the same class. We're in the special class in grade 3. That's when we really got to know each other.
We were all in special classes.
In the what was it called? AWK class. They called it.
But you know what?
Back
It wasn't because we weren't intelligent. It's because they didn't know what to call. Now they have ADD, HD, ADD, and all that. It was just the bad boys class.
Yeah, that's kind of what I.
But you got separated from everyone else, so you got
Nick
made
went
fun
to
of.
Blue Hill.
No, it wasn't Blue Hills. It was called the York Center.
Okay, they changed the name, but it was formerly.
No, I went to York Center. Blue Hills was a different thing.
Okay.
Blue Hills is like criminals.
Oh,
So
I'm
I went
sorry.
for-
I don't mean to say.
No, it's okay. I went a step before that though.
Yeah.
Like I met criminals in the school I was in. It put me on a path of crime. But anyway,
Pegger, I just remember. Pegger was Miss Morphy.
Oh, more. And she had the paddle stick. So
Oh
everyone
yeah, she
now,
paddled.
So the strap, and you know what? And I even say that now. Like how kids are so bad. She had the paddle stick that had the saying on the wall. And she got every single parent to okay that she could paddle us in the classroom instead of going to the office.
did you get paddled?
No,
Neither
we came
did I.
close. Me and Denny. There was 2 kids that got paddled, either one or both, every week. Because they were just so bad. We came close. She'd point the paddle stick, or she'd point at the paddle stick, and we knew.
Shut the fuck up
Yeah,
now.
you knew.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So, but now the kids be going, telling the teacher to fuck off. They should have the paddle stick. They're going to tell me to fuck off.
All right. So, any opinions on this whiskey?
Have you tried it? Give it a
It's
try, Jimmy.
delicious. I've had a good try.
It is delicious. It is delicious.
It's a little bit pale. It's not that dark. It's a light color.
You know what?
It smells. It
It's
smells
the color
very
of
burny.
whiskey.
You know what I like to say about this?
It's the color of
But
my
it is
blood.
delicious.
It's a nice.
It is delicious. And it is true. It's not really dark. And I've had some lighter colored ones that are single malt. This is a nice.
It's pretty fucking smooth
It's
for
the
rice.
color
smell
of
like, though?
whiskey.
It's smooth, eh?
It smells like whiskey.
No, it smells. Can you smell that? Smell it, Jimmy, smell it again. Can
It's
you smell
delicious.
the damp forest floor?
Hopefully not.
Come on, you
It's
can't.
reminding me
It's,
of
you know what?
my
It's a little bit.
teenage years.
Listen. It's a little bit vegetal.
trying to tempt a young lady at a bush party to walk up. Oh, it brings me back to the day.
And butterscotch.
So,
Butterscotch.
I like this. I'm going to give that a what, 3? That's good.
It's overwhelming.
I'm going to say 3 even.
Only a 3 out of what?
5.
Okay, that was
So
a
3 is
10.
good. Yeah, 10 might be
No,
bad.
that was a 10.
No, we do it at a 5.
Does it not have a little taste of
Which might have been a mistake because people.
Which?
of cardboard?
Is it?
This is really smooth for rye. Ryes usually are pretty fucking not smooth.
No.
Black pepper?
Have you guys had Jeffy on here
real?
ever?
Not yet.
No. Because Jeff used to get so annoyed when me and you would drink the beers, the craft beers, and talk about them, and you hate it. But and I'm not being annoyed, but I gotta say for myself, this is
excellent.
good. It's nice, but it looks like whiskey. It tastes like whiskey.
Yeah, it's whiskey.
Cheers.
Cheers to whiskey. To whiskey.
I don't think it's.
Oh, yeah,
Jesus Christ! I put a pile.
Cheers to whiskey.
By
So
the
what do
way,
you-
this distillery is from. I thought it was Lincoln, but I read it wrong. It's Lincoln,
Oh, that's
Ontario.
that's a terrible name
which
for
is
a
near
town.
St. Catharines.
That's a really bad name.
Lincoln,
So it's like
Is
a
it said in one word or two?
one.
one word. Lincoln.
Okay, that'd be better. Lynn Cole.
It's
She
a
had an
little.
appointment. She had to drink the juice after that.
It's a 43%er. Well, that's 86 proof. So
That's
it's-
43.
Yeah, it's a little birdie.
46. That's what it does. It tastes strong.
It's
But it
strong.
tastes good. It tastes like whiskey.
Yeah, it tastes like whiskey.
It looks like whiskey.
Well, what's your
smells
score?
good. Out of 5? Well, I don't. I feel like I have to give it a 3 too because I don't want to be like putting
Even whatever
guys
you want.
whatever. Well, I like to taste the other ones, and I could say which one was.
You can
whatever.
always change after you
change
taste the
later,
next one.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
I
I'm
give-
going to say it's a 4 then. Because you know
You
why?
like it.
Because it's delicious, and my brothers that are my family had me down.
Yeah.
And giving me drinks of whiskey.
Of plenty.
Of good whiskey.
I like it.
Then, yeah, it's a
Mood does
4.
help the score. You're not
Ishkababa.
wrong. You know, I'm going to a
The
3.
Watcher of life.
I'm going to a 3.5 just because Pegger's here.
It is.
I'm a 3.5 now.
3.5.
You're a 4. That's fucking high.
I'm a 3. I was a 2.8, but Pegger's here, so he gets 2 points.
The bottle's a fucking 5. I love that bottle. I'd like that
It
as a
is nice
tattoo.
little bottle.
Yeah, look at the design on it too.
It is nice.
Nice tattoo in the arm there.
That's pretty nice.
Well, I didn't see the tattoo.
I don't know. It just has like a distillery on the side.
Yeah,
if
take
you
a
get
look at it.
closer.
Oh, yeah.
Like the real fine drawings.
No, that is nice. I see what it's calling a tattoo. That is beautiful.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
You're right.
Not as good as
No,
this-
it does. It has like,
Yeah, that'd be
like Grandpa making the shine.
Exactly. I like it.
Yeah.
It's not. It's better than
Seriously,
my.
it's got the barrels as you go. Look, no,
better than my prison
It has
tattoo.
a story to tell if you actually look at the whole thing.
I like it. See, but try and drink it out of the bottle.
No, thank
Yeah, look at the bottle.
Thank you. I'm a
Well,
mature
well,
man.
Look at the mouth of the
you.
bottle.
Wait till after we've had them all, like try and drink it all back. Blah.
Well, yeah, we got one more on this episode.
And where's this prison tattoo? We have to see that as well.
Hey, listen.
You got
The
that?
777.
You got that in prison.
No, it just kind of looks like a prison tattoo
It's
to
a pretty
me.
cool tattoo.
Nine Inch Nails is cool.
I
I
got
got
it
this in
too,
Vegas.
yeah.
I went to Vegas with Corey.
I like the old school Nine Inch Nails. I like even some of the newer stuff. And you,
Nine Inch
you know
Nails is
what he's
awesome.
doing now too.
He scores.
Yeah, for like Disney. That's
Yeah.
what makes all his
He's got
money.
like 2 Oscars.
Who?
He makes
Trent
tons
Reznor.
of money. And his other guy did
He does scores. He did the
it's
Facebook
not
movie.
Flood anymore. Who's the other guy? Who does
Oh,
the-
really?
Yeah.
It used to be Flood. Who's the other guy? Somebody.
Attis Ross, I think
Yes.
is his name. Yeah.
And they have won so much. And
Yeah.
they've done so much Disney.
I saw them in
Tons of
Vegas.
stuff.
I
No,
saw
it's huge.
I saw them in Vegas like
I know,
8
and
months
it's
ago.
like peaceful bliss if you listen to some of the music and stuff they do. But no, because they know music and they do it. They do well.
Yeah, it's very trancy almost. Some of the
Yeah.
stuff.
I went to download a song from something different. I was downloading one song, so I put it on my iTunes and put it on Shovel. And that's what happened. It's called Peaceful Bliss.
Was it good?
No, it's a whole cocksucking album. It's like 20 tracks.
Yeah,
I think it is Trent or whatever. But it's like,
Yeah,
like-
it's too much.
oh yeah,
it's great for
sleep
movies,
music.
but yeah,
No.
yeah, you can't listen to
Sometimes we're listening to tunes at work and the Peaceful Bliss all of a sudden comes on.
Hey.
Yeah.
Danny, what's the next
Guess
whiskey?
what? The next whiskey
You're very serious,
is
I guess.
271 whiskey, single malt. It's from the Magnata Distillery, which is also a winery. And
Winery, yeah, a Magnata
yeah,
winery
and
is great.
it's from Vaughan, I think.
So where'd you get that? Out of the LCBO? Or did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
this one's
won't-
Vaughan.
They don't sell their LCBO wine at LCBO. They had a huge
Oh, really?
beef with them. And they have one. So Bob Zenye. So I work with a guy who's a stonemason.
Yeah.
He likes to do natural or brick. He didn't want to do brick. It was all man-made. This guy, though, he is 70, I think, 1 now. When I started working when he was 69, we had to have a little beef and get it over with. This guy, like, I have to give everything I can to keep up with him, Denny. Just giving her.
Oh, so he's still fucking
and then he
rolling.
goes to walk to the car, he's carrying his tools, and he's like 6 foot. He's as tall as you, let's say, or was when he was young. He's still 6 foot, whatever.
he get the bell?
But then he's like 4 feet tall walking back to the car because he's still hunched over it. But he won't.
But he's
let
not
me-
complaining.
No, but you know what I mean? He won't be outdone.
Yeah.
And I won't be outdone by the old man, so I was going more to Jesus Christ. Well, Bob's in you.
So what is this whiskey? Good old Bob.
Magnata.
271 whiskey, single malt.
Magnata.
From Ontario. This from Vaughan. The Magnata Distillery.
Oh,
which
Magnata.
You gotta let me finish my Magnata point. So what it is, they have limited outlets. So they have
Oh, so
one
you
in
know
Barrie-
this
They have
company.
one in
Okay.
Barrie at the
right.
Loblaw Superstore, and Bob goes buys a 5-gallon pail of their wine. That's why I had to tell him.
Pail?
Yes, he goes. You can get it by the 5-gallon, Jimmy. Yeah, sorry.
Wait, how big would a...
It's
5
a
gallons,
5.
like...
You know how big
Yeah,
a
like
5-gallon. Well, Denny knows.
No, 5
That's what
gallons
he's
like
all done.
this big.
Yeah, in the morning.
Hey, I know.
That's a lot. That's more than...
I only filled
That's
it.
You
more
remember
than-
a long time ago. You probably look bigger than you. When Nick was young, the 5-gallon pail, he probably thinks it's like
Yeah.
big.
I'm an
I
office...
gotta lift that thing.
I'm an office worker.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So when you were young, you probably remember, like, I gotta lift that thing. You think the 5-gallon pail is a garbage can? Or
I think I worked with you a couple times in
That's pretty
construction.
good.
Did I not?
No, I don't
Did I
know.
never work with you? Like when I worked with Shawnee?
No, but I would have. I would have fucking been nice. I would say that. But no, I catch my flies with the honey on the.
I know. Well, we worked at Corpar together, obviously,
Yeah.
but we never did construction together. I thought I worked a little bit
You
with
wouldn't
you.
have wanted to do the masonry.
Well,
I would have
You
had
did
to
masonry?
protect you.
I did masonry for a while with Dad and Denny and stuff, and Vino.
God
with Vino and
forbid.
Dad, and I was
It
in
would be
school.
better to be with
But you
me
were there
than that.
sometimes.
What was that?
Oh, I
Probably
hated
would've
it.
been better to be with you. No,
Dad was
good
actually really
chance,
nice to me. Vino was a dick.
Yeah, Vino called you Pickles because you had a green tracksuit and green boots.
Yeah, something green, whatever it was.
They always be the harsh on you. I work with family right now too, and that. And I love my employer right now, but if he feels like fucking he's had a bad fucking whatever
Sniff it,
day or
Jimmy.
time,
Sniff it.
I like the sound of
he
that.
will not lose his shit on the ones he fluffs their bum, the whatever guy. He'll let it beat on me. I'll
When
feel
they
the
fluff
bum.
their bums.
No. You
That's
know,
what I
the
would have
guys-
done earlier when you were peeing to get
No,
all the
you know,
pee
the
in.
guys you
I would have
hardly
given you a little
know.
pat on the bum to help you get the pee
The guys
in.
you hardly know, they only been around a little while.
Jimmy, you got to be the boss whisperer. Aren't you still the boss whisperer? You were at Corpar.
I never was, whatever.
You were at Corpar. This is Scotchy.
That's scotchy, yes. Is it scotch?
No, but it
That is
tastes
amazing.
Scotchy.
No, it does have. So, it does have hints of vanilla. I think
Mm-hmm.
right away.
It does.
The other one I couldn't really like. Whatever. It tastes like whiskey. That's what I'm saying. But it tastes vanilla. Right
Almost
away.
a little bit of chocolate. And burning. A burning taste.
Have you ever tried eating chocolate with whiskey or wine? Good wine.
Have you ever tried to eat chocolate with wine?
Good chocolate with good wine, or with good whiskey.
And cheeses are
Or
good
it's
too.
really good. Good chocolate with good wine
Yeah.
is amazing.
Well, I went to Sam.
With good cabbie.
Me and Ange did a trip to Boston. We went to the Sam Adams Brewery, and they were letting us try all these beers that are like fucking 20% high alcohol beers, and they give you
It's a malt liquor at that rate.
essentially, but they gave you plates of cheese with it,
Sure.
which was really cool. So you tried it, had a
You
little
ever
bit of
tried the
cheese.
Limburger?
I farted so much after that; it was ridiculous.
You ever tried Limburger?
I don't even know what that is.
So
Is that
my,
cheese?
So my little partner Sebastian.
Your little partner.
No,
Why you put
he's
that?
29. No, he's
My
really good.
little
No, he's
partner.
really good.
He's
Get
a
him
little
on.
man. What's his name?
No, he does amazing work. I always call him like, I
his
said,
name?
come on, hurry up. Who did the
Seabass.
who did the fucking the Sistine Chapel?
Michelangelo.
I was like, hurry up, Michelangelo. Fucking Jesus Christ, to say the Sistine
Well,
Chapel.
shout out Michelangelo for
No,
putting
but
up
he
with
does
this fucking
really
guy.
good work, right? But it doesn't matter sometimes, right? So it's like no one's gonna fucking.
I've never
whatever.
met Seabass.
Nobody's really
Right on
good.
Seabass.
And when it's really
Was that
good,
his name,
I always
Seabass?
said you love it. He's really good. But
Shout
so
out
go to his
Seabass.
grandparents and and when he would hardly be talking at first when we started working, he goes, when I was in France, I seen places that was like, what'd you say? He started warming up to me because he was around. He was one of Chance's.
Did he call it
good
France?
buddies.
He didn't call it France?
He's one of Chance's good buddies. And in France or whatever. And I said,
Chance.
Oh, it'd be
he's
funny if he said
he's
France.
my adopted son.
I
That's right.
babysatted that little fucker.
He's closer to my son than anybody is ever and ever will be.
Who, Shane?
So you like this
No,
whiskey?
Sebastian, and he's a little shitbag that's a wayward child.
Nick used to
He's a good
babysit
man.
your
You can
boss.
always trust him. Everything. My
Chance
boss.
is your boss?
Nick used to babysit your boss.
Shaner.
Shaner, I babysat it, yeah. Babysat it.
Yeah.
And Sean would pay me very well with things that I like to smoke.
That's how Sean's always.
Here's a vial of oil.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like fucking 15, 16,
Instead of giving you the
200
cash, I want
joints.
to give you the cash. Here's an ounce of fucking weed.
Yeah, here. Man, I was in grade 9 or 10. I was so
That's
popular.
now. That's the thing. Like I say, like I don't know. People ask me, "Do you want to buy some edibles?" Where I'm like, "No." Do you want me to give you a few tubs of my butter that I make for nothing instead of buying whatever? And I always do like because it's 1/3 cup. That's what I measure it out to. So it doesn't matter. You got any brownie, cakes. It might say oil or margarine or butter. It don't matter. Just put the fucking butter in there. And
Do you have one of
yeah,
those
it's good.
magic butter machines, or you cook it on the?
I have the
on
magic
stove?
hogger in the crock pot.
Oh, you do a cool.
I decarboxylate it first in
In the oven.
the oven.
Yeah, you do that. You got to do that.
I'm the champ. Don't worry.
Have you heard of weed flour? So you cook the weed in the oven, like you chop it up real fine and cook it for a certain amount of time, and then you can add it. So anything you make with flour, you take, say, 40% of the flour out and put weed in instead
Oh,
that
there's
you
a
cook
dough
first.
out of it. Well, I just rather make my fun.
Well, it's easier. The butter's easier. We don't got to just down my idea like
Well,
that.
exactly,
You just
I'm not
slap my
saying- so
idea.
my way I was saying
You took
is-
my idea and went like this.
So no, I
no.
had shit. No, but listen. So I've had shit too. Like if the weed is still
Whoa.
live too much, you know what I mean? And that's what you want when you want to smoke it, right? You squeeze the bud. And
Yeah.
And
You get
you
the aroma.
squeeze it and it bounces back a little bit.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
I use the shit to make the butter where you squeeze it and it goes. Anyway.
Well, but you cook it first. That's why.
No, before I even cook it.
Because if you
I still have the weed from 2 years before.
right.
No, don't worry, that weed's to whatever, but I even used the one from last year, but you want it dry. Oh, you don't like that idea?
No, I liked it, but I was gonna.
I'm going to bring you a brownie, you don't like that idea.
I'll take some. I'll eat it. I'll do what Shawnee does. Put the whole thing on, and have a nap, and say it doesn't hit me.
Fall asleep.
I'm totally sober right now.
I'm just tired.
I'm gonna say this is not as good as the last one, in my opinion.
I think it's better.
Oh yeah. Why?
I like the other one better.
I don't like it has more flavor.
It is.
Actually, I'm not sure. This one tastes almost like a bit bourbony. Is
Here,
it still
try
a-
it.
It tastes like Scotch
Just take
to
a
me.
sip of your other one.
Is this a Canadian whiskey still though?
Yeah,
it's
this
from-
one's from Vaughn.
But it almost has bourbon flavor. Are you guys picking up once I drink it again?
I was,
Are you picking up bourbon flavors? A
I
little
was
bit?
thinking Scotch.
It tastes scotchy. The new one.
Cheap scotch?
Definitely,
I know you spent a fortune on that.
Scotch.
definitely
this isn't a
mid-level Scotch. I mean, I'm saying a 2 on this one, on the new one. But I mean, hey, you can like it better. You want to give it a higher than the last one?
I'm giving it a
Actually, I think the first one was better.
2.
Me
This
too.
one's a
I pick up
2.5.
a bourbony, but I pick up a lot of vanilla. There's flavors in it.
It's not. It's
But I
not
almost
bad.
do pick up a hint of a bourbon flavor.
Okay. I mean, I taste the dirty Scotch. You know, that dirty like Scotch flavor that's in every Scotch.
Scotch is not dirty. What kind of scotch have you been drinking that was dirty?
Every Scotch I've ever
Yeah, the
had.
Chivas Johnny Walker Red. If you're ever drinking like the Glenlivet and shit, like
It still kind of has a Scotch dirty taste to me. It's not a bad
have
thing.
you drinking the Glenlivet?
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's bad, but it all has that Scotch flavor to it, which for me it's dirty.
So, and
But
you
what's-
like whiskey? Do you like Irish whiskey?
That's my favorite.
I love Irish whiskey.
Like for straight,
I don't even have to spend much
me
money.
too.
I just go and buy goddamn Jameson.
Jameson.
Oh yeah, and you don't need to spend much money. You
We
buy
could
the
have-
Jameson, she's smooth.
It's a lovely. Have you had?
Bushmills is only like $2 more.
Have you had
The
proper
regular
12?
Bushmills.
She's smooth as a lass on the hillside.
It's like you're saying the words I say as well. I love Jameson. Proper 12's good. It's too smooth.
I
though.
do love
Have
Jameson.
you had proper 12? The Conor McGregor Irish
No.
whiskey? It's nice.
I probably don't want to fucking support that cocksucker.
Well, he sold it, so it's
I don't
somebody
know
else.
anything against him, but
Well, then why don't you want to? What do you care?
What? Try it. I
I thought you were going to come up with something you
don't
hate
feel
about.
like he needs any support. I know. The other ones I'm supporting a bunch of rich old bastards.
You try it. You just bitch about it.
All
It's
the
fine.
whiskey we drink or booze or beer, we're supporting some rich old bastard. What difference does it make?
He's quite cocky, but you know what I like? I love to see him punch the face off the Paul brothers or anything like
That'd be
that.
fun. That'd be totally. I love
I
that.
want to see that too, right?
Logan
and
Paul's
they're
a
all a
good-
bunch of cocky bastards, but I'd rather see Conor McGregor punch the faces off them first, and then some guy who like stayed on a mountain and is all
Yeah.
loving whatever come and beat the shit out of Conor McGregor.
That would be great. Although Logan Paul's in WWF right
He's
now.
so full of himself.
Logan
All
Paul's in
of it.
WWF right now. He's a great wrestler, by the way. What do you score this?
Oh yeah, what do you score,
Great,
Jimmy?
great.
He's fucking really
It's
good.
amazing. So it's 5-4.
You're going a 4 on that one, so you
No,
tied?
no. I want to change that one to a 4 and this one to a 3.
Okay, so that's a 4.
I'm still drinking
The new one's a
4.
3?
I'm drinking the old
New one's a
one
3.
now.
What was the score before?
That's what confused me. I'm drinking the old
You
one.
already changed the other one to 4, so we're good. Because you had it at 3-2 first, and then you changed it to a 4, so we'll keep it at the 4.
Who, me or Nick?
No, you did.
I'm drinking the old one though, and the old one's the one. That's what I'm saying. When he said, "What do you?"
Well, what's the old one then? What's the score of this one?
First one.
Yeah,
a
this is
4.
the first one?
That's a 4. That could be a 3.
Yeah. That's what,
Okay.
it's what he said, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got on this one, Denny?
Oh, that's a 2.5.
Yeah, it's not great.
That might be high, but I'm hanging out with Jimmy, so
Everything's at
it
least
brings me up a little
half a point to a point higher with
But how do we do this? We're only tasting one more. There's only like a 5.
No, this is it for this episode. We're going to do one more episode.
So the 5 for the 5, we're gonna stick like a dash of Bush, like Anheuser Bush in there. Like that's the number 5. Could we do like we'll do a
Boilermaker. Oh, he said it at the same time.
Boilermaker.
Boilermaker.
Around.
No, the next
That
one.
means a Boilermaker. You can do one with us?
The next one. You know what we're doing on the next one?
I don't know.
Oh, it'll be a surprise.
I didn't
gonna be
have
a
smoke.
surprise.
I didn't have a smoke.
We're almost done. We're almost done. So you're
So
a
the
2,
winner-
5. I'm a 2. You're a 3 on this one. The last one, you're a 4. I think I'm a 3-5. Denny was a 3. Who's the? Oh, I know who the winner is. It's fucking Dylan's, right?
Oh, big time.
Dylan's wins.
First one.
It's a total of 10.5.
You want to hold the belt up?
Hold the belt up.
Winner! Winner! Dylan's is the winner! Woo! Woo! Styling and profiling. 2 women at a time and jet flying. $1,000 shoot wearing. Ric Flair! Woo! Yeah!
Oh, Jesus.
Winner!
That's on my head thing. I had to remember
Now, the test is
Was
Nick
that?
will do the edit later. Nick, you're the producer from hell. This is going to be your future.
the producer
I sure hope
from
so.
hell.
No, well, not from hell. No, this is what we do. Like, well, no, yeah.
I do the editing. I do the buying.
Well, I mean,
I do
it's not
the
good edit.
organizing.
That's what I'm
I don't do all that.
saying.
These guys help. These guys help with the organizing.
That's what I'm saying.
These guys.
I just poured them both together. It actually tastes better.
I wouldn't be able
a
to.
blend.
I wouldn't be able to do it
And you
without
listen
these
to
guys.
People like the producer there when they're live and
Yeah.
that too. That guy's, well, it depends who the personality is. But if they're not a big personality, the producer's making the most money half the time.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Unless it's Derringer. Well, Derringer just got fucked lately. Or, and Blondell got fucked. All of them did. Nobody left. Anyway, so, no, the producer's making the most money. So.
That's all I like to
That's
hear.
what I mean, you know.
Like and subscribe. Apple, YouTube, Spotify, Anchor.
You!
Let's do a screenshot.
Whatever, John.
I love everybody. Wait, do it one more. Woo! Like the thumbs up. Yeah. All right, let's go have a dart. Let's go have a dartski. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Well, that was my favorite show. That was the Dirty Glass. You just watched a bunch of folks get shit faced off their ass. Oh, that was my favorite show, a show I never miss. But now it's time to say goodbye, 'cause we are pissed. So now it's time to say goodbye, 'cause we are pissed. Nick, you gotta order me some hot wings.